Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're out here in nature, breathing in that fresh chi. I received a question from a woman who asked, what should she do? She is in her job and she feels miserable. First of all, you have to see that all the power lies within you to create the world you choose to live in. I made a video called 7 Life-Changing Secrets to Success. How bad do you want it? And check out that video. This video is for you. This video is for every person who is not happy in their job. If you are happy in your job, I am happy for you. But this is for all those who dream bigger, who aspire to become greater. Along my journey, I graduated in 2006 with a degree in psychology and criminology. And at that time, I was listening to Kanye West, the college dropout, and the lyrics were, "Oh, you graduated? No, I decided I was finished." And nevertheless, I still graduated. Thanks, Kanye. What happened was, after working in several jobs, I just realized, okay, this is not what I want, but I had no choice. That's what I thought at the time. Until I started to work with autistic children in a mainstream school, and I loved every single minute. And as a psychologist, this is what I was interested in. However, deep down in my heart, I knew that I wanted to create my own business. I wanted to start counseling people. I wanted to be free. So, 10 reasons you should never get a job. Number 1, you always have to put your hand up to ask to go to the toilet. How annoying is that? And being free is our birthright. But many of us at work, it's like we're in kindergarten. We're back at school. No more. Number 2 is you trade your time for money. Time is your most precious asset. Time is money. Once I started working for myself, I now had time for friends and family. I had time to go to California, skate in Venice Beach. When I was at work, this was almost impossible. Many of us, we are living for the weekends. Your Saturday is my Monday. Your Sunday is my Tuesday. And when you realize that every day you can live your dream, you start to fly. The third reason you should never get a job is because many of us at our jobs, we have to hide our emotions. The emotion is the energy in motion. Therefore, our emotions are our inner guidance system. So the more we are in tune with our emotions, we can uncover and reveal our deepest desires. Once we are out of tune with our emotions, we are out of tune with ourselves. How are you? Your boss asks. I'm fantastic. I'm great. I'm fine. You know that one. Fine. An acronym. Fed up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. That's how I was along my journey. I knew I was lying to myself. The worst was the boring ass conversations. The printer. You remember those kind of conversations? Is the printer working? Should we get more ink? But I've always been one to dive deeper. So I need conversations that stimulate my right brain hemisphere. So that is why it is so marvelous to move into your passion, to love what you do, to wake up with a massive smile on your face. We're living in phenomenal times. Number 4 is rushing your lunch. I remember having 1 hour lunch breaks. I would go to the park, and as soon as I got there, 30 minutes left. What? 10 minutes left. Oh my gosh. So I didn't even get to enjoy to eat. And we have to see that you give 8 hours, the best 8 hours of your day, to work. 9 till 5. Some people even work longer than that. That's when you have the most energy to create. So you are losing that creative spark. But more so when you start working for yourself. I love raw food. I'm a vegan, so I have so much more time to look up recipes, to make delicious smoothies, acai, mango, the list goes on. Number 5, you can make more money. A lot of people think that their job is financial security. But in essence, the moment I stopped working and started making my work a lifestyle, that's a secret, because you can never stop working. In essence, we just have to love what we do. We have to put our heart into it. I realized that I was getting more money. I was living in abundance through creating multiple streams of income. And that's what a lot of people who are very wealthy, millionaires, do. They call it passive income, where you can use the 2 principles, create and deliver. Once you can create and deliver, you can just kick back on a beach and the money will be working for you. But more so, I realized that there was more to life than just making money. If you want that promotion, you have to lie. You have to put on that extra big smile and act overly enthusiastic. For me, along my journey, I realized I deserved more, because you have infinite worth. And once you recognize this, you place yourself in an environment that complements your own energy. But more so, I wanted to put value in my service. It has to come from the heart. Steve Pavlina has a great blog. Check it out. But it's all about realizing that the secret to making money is not caring about money, because money is the illusion. The true value is yourself, the currency. And that's why you have people like Jenna Marbles on YouTube, a genius. She makes 1 video a week, millions of views. People watch it because of her energy, because she is vibrant, because she has a magnetic charm. Number 6, stop making other people rich. Rich people don't work, they supervise. You are really generous. Many of us, we are helping to build someone else's dream. And it's liberating to see that when you connect with those who remind you who you are, you know your true worth. You are really generous, paying such high taxes. This is everything I was telling myself, which actually led me in the direction to become the greatest version of myself. Number 7, do what you really love. Ask yourself, am I doing what I am passionate about? And along my journey, I love counseling people, but this is just what I trained for anyway. So in the long run, it works out great. But many of us, we're in an environment which we are not resonating with. So we have torture. We don't even have a good productivity rate. The more you do what you love, you have a higher productivity. And that is the secret of success. It's not work when you love it. Number 8, let go of stress. I realized that the moment I started to work for myself, and when I am working for myself, I am working with other people. I am working for the elevation of planet Earth. You feel alive. Stress disappears. Anxiety disappears. Panic attack. Panic attack? What is that? Panic attack? What is that? Many of us, we are out of our natural biorhythm. Every time we have to wake up, gosh, when it's not at a time which is in harmony with our natural essence. Number 9 is laughing at 1:35 in the afternoon. The reason why they call a job the contract is because now you are contracting. When you smile, the lines of expansion, you are breaking out of the contract. That is why at work many times we can't just laugh out loud, because people will think you've gone crazy, you've gone bonkers. Laughing at 1:35 is an amazing experience. I do it all the time because no one is there telling me that I can't laugh. I am free to do as I choose. And lastly, number 10 is that you become your own master. Once you realize that you are a sovereign being, which means that you govern your own inner kingdom, you see that there is no reason for other people to dictate what you should be doing. All the power lies within yourself, and you take 100% responsibility for your internal condition. I am not a victim. And once you start working for yourself, you see that you are an architect of your own reality. Excuse me. Hello? I'm not coming to work because I don't want to. I will only come into work if I can travel to Brazil for 90 days. No? Okay, I quit. It's simple. Once you know your true worth, remember that you have infinite worth and you can live your dream. And you don't have to blame anybody for it. We came here to be free. We came here to play. We came here to live in abundance. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.